Alright guys, Off-Road King here again, and this is an update and a really big upgrade for the Slash 4x4. And as many people know, the Slash 4x4 comes with the BF Goodwrench mud terrains. Now these have been run and cut, and I cut the tread on them, and they've been run like beat within an inch of their life and everything. But I painted them the other week, and I painted the spokes because it's the blue Valenian color, and I got some STRC aluminum upgrades. I got this and the steering bell crank, and I had blue bumpers, but they were starting to get really dirty, so I dyed them black. There's the back one, the front one's right there. But part come in yesterday, actually my birthday. Part come in yesterday, and it goes from having the 4.3 inch BF Goodwrench tires on it to this 2.8 inch trenchers from Proline, and they are the Traxxas 2.8, the trencher 2.8s mounted on Desperado wheels, rear wheels for the electric Stampede Rustler. So I got two sets, the other bag's right there. But really huge tires. They look really well. I got blue aluminum nuts, wheel nuts, so it actually looks, it's a good accent on it. See, there's the STRC aluminum steering bell crank. You can't really see it that well, but I put them on, and I haven't had a chance to run it yet. I just put it on last night, and I run it in here a little bit on that little ramp and stuff, and I'll tell you what, these little side biters right here, I mean, they're a real aggressive side tread, and with them, I was trying to climb this, and that's actually really steep, and I would steer it all the way over to this, and them side biters would grab the edge of the mattress and actually pull it up. Now, I do have lock differentials, and I have a feeling that's going to be, like, kind of going to kill me on some axles. I got plastic front ones right now that are kind of wore out. I got the MIP heavy-duty rears, but I got a set of MIP heavy-duty fronts. Hopefully, should be getting them by Christmas. But I'm really impressed with these. They're the M2 compound. They're actually really soft. Real soft rubber on them. They grip really well. And, I mean, the Desperado wheels look really good with the molded beadlock and everything. The only thing I had to do is, if any of y'all, and I know I'm not the only one that does it, but if you run rear shocks up front, like if you bought a set of rear Ultra shocks and put them up front, one thing that they won't do is, if it'll focus, you can see where you can't really see it. Right there, you can see where the shock's mounted. It's on, like, the fourth hole from the inside. It's on the third hole from the outside. On the third hole from the inside, fourth hole from the outside. And I had mine way out, like on this second to last hole. And when I had them and I put them on, the tires wouldn't clear. They were rubbing. So you have to move them in to get them to clear. That's one thing I did. And the other thing I did is I adjusted the turnbuckles down. They have two positions for the turnbuckles, and I moved it down to the bottom one, just to make sure when the suspension was like all the way up that the wheel wouldn't be rubbing it. But everything else clears. And in the back, this is probably the biggest tire you could put on one, because you can kind of see the clearance. Let me get it in the light. Your clearance right there is not, it don't rub. It'll come up all the way there. You can still see light through it. It don't rub, but it is very tight. But I am thoroughly impressed with the Trencher 2.8s, and anybody that wants to put them on their Slash 4x4, I would advise it. The only thing is, your slipper, depending on what kind of axles you have, if you have MIPs, you have a little bit more leniency. If you have stock ones, I would say loosen your slipper quite a bit. Don't get it to where when you hit the gas it just squeals, but to get it to where if the one tire gets bound up, that it's not gonna ring off an axle. I've had that problem a ton with lock differentials, but that's why I upgraded to the heavy duty steel ones, and I've been running the steel ones for about 4 months now, and there's absolutely no problem with them. I love the MIPs. And that's the update, whatever you want to call it, on the Slash 4x4, the 2.8 inch trenchers. They're really wide footprint on the tires. But that's all. this Off-Road King signing off. See y'all later.